Welcome to my analytic geometry course. As you can see up at the top, there is a brief introduction, a video getting to know the instructor, the syllabus, and then an opportunity for students to collaborate by uploading their own introduction video to establish just a sense of community. So as you scroll down, the units are in numerical order, and the lesson that I've chosen for this course is the quadratic formula. So students would go to 5.5, that would be this week's assignment, and they would click on the first page, solving quadratics using the quadratic formula. So here the lesson really begins. There's a little bit of a hook about why, where we would use quadratic formula, the objectives, an opportunity for them to download the notes, and then here is where the meat and potatoes of the lesson is. I chose Zaption because students often watch online videos, but they don't engage with it. So Zaption has a great feature where students can actually interact with it by answering questions, and then I can analyze what their understanding and what their misconceptions are. So here is an example of my tour.
All right, welcome back. Here's your activator. Go ahead and take a minute and refresh yourself on completing the square. Good luck.
So like I said, it provides them with prompts so they would be able to answer the activator problem, which is a skill that they've previously learned. And after, I've muted it so that you don't have to listen to it, but afterwards it's going to give them feedback on their problem, and so they can check it, find misconceptions that they've had, and to kind of calibrate whether they are understanding it. So there's a chance for them to answer those two questions. And then again, I just repeat what are the standards, what are the goals, and then I kind of connect this to a previously learned lesson where we had done quadratics in real world, but we weren't able to solve them yet. So I used a Dan Meyer interactive lesson where they try and graph the basketball arc, and now I'm tying that back in, saying we can use the quadratic formula to figure out when the basketball actually hits the ground. So we go through a couple word lessons. Let's see. Give them an opportunity to answer questions, and then we get to the real world applications. So they would be able to solve problems like this. We work through two examples where they can watch and answer questions. So now that they've completed the video, up next they need to complete the assignment, Quaddy Circus. They'll click next. Here's their assignment that they will submit, again practicing quadratics in real world, and this assignment actually kind of ties in a lot of what we've discussed this whole unit. It's about a man in a circus being shot out of a cannon and trying to figure out when he'll hit the ground. Up next, students will participate in a quadratic discussion, rating how confident they feel and just explaining you know, what mistakes and what issues and concerns that they have. Maybe a friend can give them feedback and say, hey, this helped me fix this step. Also building that sense of reflection and just community throughout the course. Last and not least, they'll be taking a quiz to evaluate how they understood the learning, just solving some quadratics, reviewing the steps, just an overview of the learning that took place, and then they would be asked to test after the end of the very end of the unit. So that is my lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.